there.
So Destiny meets up for her sit down with Moses.
Yes.
He tells her he's open to conversation to clear things up. He wants to set the record straight so people don't look down or talk bad about his wife.
What?
Moses admits that he was immature about the conversations that he wasn't willing to have with Destiny. He doesn't think Sunny and him did anything wrong to Destiny. And he even says they had her best interest in mind.
Whoa. Listen, I like this new Martell. I'm telling you, man. Keep going.
Destiny thinks that he did what he did to be hurtful. Moses didn't feel Destiny showed her the interest he needed. She missed his birthday party.
Wow.
He says Sunny and him started dating after Destiny, and he says they started talking in August. He says he broke it off with her in April. And Destiny says, ain't no way.
No way.
You sent me money in August. From April to August, you were texting me, telling me you love me, how much you care about me. And she says she can pull up the text messages, and he said, well, go ahead and pull it up then. At one point, Destiny even says during the conversation that you wanted me to court you like you was my girlfriend. What's up with that? So I think Moses went into this conversation very, very ill prepared. He just went in with the thought that Maurice put in his head of clear things up so Sunny looks okay. Except Sunny's not going to look okay because things weren't clear from the jump in the situation at hand.
Facts.
Things were messy. Things weren't clear. He even says that when he broke up with Destiny, he didn't really ever break up with her. He kind of just like fell off from her. And apparently with Sunny said he was talking to multiple women. So things aren't going to get cleared up for Sunny because everything was messy from jump. So.
And here's the thing. You don't have to clear nothing up for Sunny because Sunny accepts the role of the villain. She don't want things to be. There's only one thing that needs to be clear. I'm the wife.
Yep.
That's all Sunny care about, right? The thing that make it tricky, let me go back a couple scenes, which made me go, ooh, boy, this is actually more messier than I thought. He said they got married sometime in December, I think it was. And then they asked him, so when do y'all do the IVF thing? He said immediately right after. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's
telling.
It's very telling, right? But let me tell you about this scene of why I'm having a hard time like feeling bad for Destiny, right? Or just feeling bad for this situation. Because I feel for Destiny. I don't hate Destiny the way y'all hate Destiny. I don't get it, right? In a way, he did not break up a happy home. He was your boyfriend. How he got with somebody else was dirty. It was messy. And I feel like y'all trying to sell me on what Moses and Sunny did was so dirty and so messy. And I'm like, how messy can it really be if there's no kids involved? How messy can it really be if there's no divorce involved? How messy can it really be if it's just like, I understand girl code and the things of that, where Sunny was basically portraying herself to be basically a friend or closer than a friend, more like a sister to Destiny. But at the end of the day, you left with what you came in with. And I'm trying to feel empathy, but it's not giving to me with this scene. Am I off?
For me, I feel differently. I don't think that being in a marriage or having children is the barometer of what makes a situation hurtful or messy. I think that if you had a relationship with somebody and you all agreed to be exclusive, for them to go about handling you a certain way can be a betrayal. Okay. And it can be as bad a betrayal as a divorce or anything that might involve kids because it still hurts you individually. So I mean, I get what you're saying that, you don't have those higher stakes. So maybe it isn't as impactful. Yeah. But I think for Destiny and Moses, it was a real relationship that somebody that she trusted and had to share a lot of her business with, which we see Destiny has a hard time doing that, that it really was a backstab. And I think Destiny's handling it well, but I don't think it's any less just because she wasn't married to him. Yeah. I think at some point we do kind of have to move on from it because he's married now. They're working on kids.
And that's what I'm saying.
And I agree that we do have to move on from it. But I think that the whole point of Destiny being back on is to put this situation on camera. and to make something of it so Destiny has something to talk about and for there to be a storyline for the season. Because like you said, everybody else really hasn't brought anything except for Martell and Mel. So yeah. So I mean, I think it's worthy of talking about and kind of getting to the bottom of. But I do think that this shouldn't be a drawn out whole season situation.
Yeah. I think I'm putting myself in their shoes to where I'm like, I'm not having even though it's a show and I understand it's a show, I'm not trying to break the fourth wall, but I'm like, is a conversation with an ex-girlfriend worth it? No. I could get it if they was engaged. And then, like, he, like, because to me, too, like your point, it doesn't matter if the stakes are that much higher. But it's like this sit down of trying to come to the meeting of the minds. I'm just like, yo, he was your boyfriend. He did you wrong. He got with another girl, married that girl. I don't understand why y'all need to talk about this.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, it's not like he betrayed you in a way. This is not Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats. Like this is not that. Swiss Beats was married to another woman. You get what I'm saying? And that's why y'all give Alicia Keys the home record title and things like that. And I'm like, this is not that. This is literally, they was dating and he left the relationship even though they wasn't engaged and wasn't married. He left the relationship and married another girl. Yes, it's hurtful, but I'm like, home record, I'm not getting it. But I will say this though. I don't know how many conversations Sonny is going to allow Moses to have with Destiny without Sonny being there.
Yeah.
Dude, you get what I'm saying? And maybe they are basically coming together to come up with this storyline and stretching it as much as possible. But I don't think it was a productive conversation because Moses came in there lying.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Moses came in there with the intention not to be remorseful for his actions. You know what I mean? So it already led to it not to be a resolve.
Right.
And then for it to be stretched out to where it's like to be continued. I'm like, oh my goodness, we gonna start next episode back here.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my, y'all stretching these. Y'all trying to make lemonade out of lemons. And y'all trying to stretch something that can be had in one conversation in one scene to more. And I understand that's TV, that's business. But this just seems so simplistic to me. You know what I mean?